Okay, got the rim all cleaned up, looking good. Gonna put the new rim strip on it. Make sure that's dry. Clean it off with a little paint thinner. Okay. Line up the Okay, that fits nice. Now let's try this again. And I just want to mention in my previous video where I was having so much trouble getting that tire off, I think it really was just too much air left in the rim. And it was giving me fits. It caused me to put way too much pressure. I think that's why the wheel ended up spinning on me a little bit. I think if I would have known what I was doing, which I will the next time, hopefully, I wouldn't have any spinning issue with my little inner tube things here. But let's see what happens. Let's try to get this tire mounted. Okay, that's pretty darn tight. I'm going to go ahead and tighten this up. Remember, these bolts weren't tight the last time either, so that could have been an issue with the wheel spinning. I'm not making excuses, just stating pure and simple facts. Okay, let's try that. Oops, better go get the tire. Okay, got the tire here. Let's get this lubed up. I think I'm actually going to cheat and put a little on the rim. Okay. Now my rotation is this way. That's going to go like that. So let's see if I get lucky like the other guys and it just slips right on. Well, no. Huh. Well. Just slipping right on. Let's try the bar on it. To me, that's a bad sign. It's not slipping right on. Every video I've seen, it just slips right on. Alright, what am I doing wrong? Oh, there it is. Just didn't have enough muscle on it. Okay, here is the dot on the tire to line up with the valve stem. You can get the inner tube here. I don't know where that goes, on the outside or the inside. Well, it doesn't fit there too good. Okay, been quite a while since I changed a bicycle tire even. I've never changed a motorcycle inner tube, I should say. How about that? Okay. Actually, what I've read is put a little air in the tube, so I'm gonna go grab my air hose. Okay, give it a little shot of air. Oh yeah. Okay, that seems to be seated in there nice. And then I read to let the air out. You want to expand it so it takes shape, no wrinkles in it, no creases. Okay, that feels real good around there. That lined up. Again, I said to leave that loose. So that lube is dried up on me. Okay, now here's going to be the issue. It's hard to kind of understand the directions. Well, it's right there. Oops. Okay. So let's put some blacks in there. We'll do that right like that. Let's try just that one. Uh-oh. Getting a little tight. Getting a little tight. I think I got my blacks where I need them. The tool seems to be well, there it is. Ain't nothing to it. And there we go. Hey, I did it. Okay, this was moving around a little bit. I don't know that it matters. Might need to tighten up the screw in it. Okay. My rim is not quite on the well, let's see if I can tighten that damn thing up. was loose. Again, don't forget, I've never used this machine. Don't know what I'm doing. I can tell you what, I'm going to shit can my inner tube idea on them Mojo blocks. I don't know if I've mentioned that I did in the first video. I got the Mojo blocks in there and I put the pieces of inner tube over the Mojo block, thinking it would allow the rim not to spin. Okay, gotta get this dot lined up. Well, it's within a ½ inch, so I'm gonna hit. I just can't get it. So, that being said, I'm calling it good. Now that may come back to haunt me. If I have trouble balancing it, I have to put too much weight on the opposite side. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to put this thing on. There it goes. Okay, I have a feeling that's not supposed to be in there super tight. So I want you to double nut it. Okay, I think that's not going anywhere. Now, let's see if we can get the beads to pop. Or an inner tube to pop, see if I messed up. Here it comes. I see that one's getting ready already. Over here gonna pop. I know it's gonna scare me. Valve stem's leaking. Okay. Well, actually, that looks good. I don't think it's going to pop. Hell, it seems to be seated all the way around. Nice, even. Yep, nice and even. Let's see. I know this is just, well, no water. See if that's leaking. I know it's way too much air in that, but let's see if it's going to help it pop. I think it's already done all it's going to do. Okay. I'm calling this finished. My inner tube mod didn't work. It did. I got the tire on. But like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and do something different. You can use a tie-down strap, or another guy on the forum said use a piece of wire and wire a couple spokes down. But I think these spokes are strong enough. Heck, I'm going to put that coupling, like I mentioned, on there and put the steel pin in it, and we'll see what happens with that. No scratches. The part of the bar, the steel part of the bar, never came in contact with anything. The nylon end on the bar did its job. I had watched a few videos where guys had slipped and actually hit the rim with this part of the bar. I did not do that at all, I don't think. So overall, I'm tickled to death with the, well, you had to have the Mojo blocks to hold the rim in place. And a little issue with the spinning still, but it's not bad. The tire's mounted. And tickled to death with the Mojo lever. I don't see how I could have done it with anything else. I guess, you know, it's one of them you don't know until you do it. I have no desire to do it. This was worth the $100 to me. So we'll call that done and move on to the balancing.